Yeah, so over here, good. So we'll just check your specification tree. In that you have this base pad, yeah, the center pad, yeah, okay, center pad. Next is the circular pad, this pad, then the top pad, and the pocket. As yeah, very good, beautifully done. This you had taken from side view, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
So very good, fantastic job. So we'll just check your this what, yeah, it is constrained. Very good, very well done. So it's not that difficult, right? This one only, yeah, I think it's easy.
First, I
If
have
you,
to just understand the
yeah,
drawing, then later.
if you do this from top view, then everything will go here and there. So much work you'll have to do. But since you have understood it, you have done it as smooth as possible. It's very smooth. So next one, this impeller. The impeller, what you have done? Normal pad is enough for this. Pocket pad, very good. And shaft, very good. As simple as it is. Okay, well done. This thing you have used your datum plane. Datum plane. See, everything is
Yeah.
shown in the screen. See, angle 45 degrees, angle 45 degrees. If you want to change it, you change it from here and just give update. Understood? That's the advantage. But here, since it is very,
Mm-hmm.
very sharp, it's not coming. If 30 degree, update. Yeah, with this we can change it. Auto run pad command. Okay. Let's check your sketch. It's constrained. Yeah, it's properly constrained. No room for error. Very well done. Good job.
Okay.
Anything else? The same thing, huh? Am I missing any model?
No, I think that's it.
Yeah,
Four
okay.
models. Yeah.
This train 9 is the other one. Okay. I'll just check
Yeah.
Prabhas. So, have you sent that thing? Prabha? One more you said you'll send.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'll just check this first. Okay. We'll just check the specification tree. Pad, plane, this. So, we'll just check this. Okay. Good job. And we'll check the final pad sketch. Good job. Yeah. So, this is done. Okay. We'll check this. Normal shaft. Good job. Pocket. Good job. And pad. Very well done. We'll just check the constraints.
No, I didn't do that.
That is the most important thing. So, have you done it, Srivardhan? Constraining?
Uh, yeah, I did constraint.
Okay, good job.
Like, how do you constrain this? I I can't figure out. Like,
So, you give rotate keeping constraints, right?
yes.
Yeah, so that's why we have so many things. Here you can see how it's moving. See, this moved. See, so
Hmm.
it's very important to constrain it. So, basically, this thing is moving. So, what you have to do is just double click on your dimensional constraint.
Mm-hmm.
See, with respect to the center you take, this point you take, just give the distance, and here somewhere also you give the distance. And any one element if it's constrained, with respect to
Mm-hmm.
that you make other constraints. So it will link, the constraints will be linked to other parties. The moment you can restrict. Okay. So many things you did.
Yeah, actually, I also didn't fully constrain it.
And one thing what you have to do is
I
easy.
constrained one of the fins
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
rotated it, but I didn't do the others.
This thing you can make concentricity.
Coincidence helps.
Yeah, you can give concentricity, or you can just give coincidence.
I think we could create a circle and then give coincidence for other and make it constructive line.
Yeah, anything can.
Okay.
Okay, so much is that. So this is a part of a circle. So what I can do is I click concentricity. See, all these things can be made
Mm-hmm.
concentric.
Oh,
I should have done that before only. That's like, so rid of. I'm a nice sleepy mood. All these things you can make concentric. Concentric is same circle diameter.
mm-hmm.
I wasted time doing this. So all these things is constrained. Now
Mm-hmm.
again, now what is here? Now this one move. So this one's dimensions have to be constrained. We'll see with respect to this, we can give this.
Oh,
With
nice.
respect to this, we can give this H, and this we can give. When it's constrained, this
Yep.
with respect to this we can give. It's constrained. So it would
Okay.
have been done much more faster. I was actually
Mhm.
doing wrong. So yeah, it's fully defined.
Okay.
So, and you can just update, nothing is going to change.
Okay.
That's fine. What's next? This is done.
Yeah, the other one I don't think I have done well because I used planes.
This one, no?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, many things. So many planes you have used. It's all not at all required. That's what I told you in the beginning. Key. This is very simple. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you remember how uh,
Srivardhan.
Srivardhan had done it. So he has done it
Mm-hmm.
very smoothly. Just one, two, three, four, five features, and very smoothly he has
Mm-hmm.
put it up. So similarly, there is no need for datum planes. And this datum planes, I don't think you have used. Have you used this? No, right?
I think yes.
You're,
I'm not sure.
you're not
No,
used.
I just no,
See,
I
all
guess.
these things is see, it's not used when this thing is
Mm-hmm.
not used. So the problem is if you just put random things like this, then
Oh,
it's
it
a
has.
problem. Yeah, this has been
It
used.
is used.
This will be used for this. So it's not required at all. Any of these fields. So just rework on this. So since you have done it once, so you'll know exactly how to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, and this is what I was saying to Srivardhan. Like when you're doing, yeah, this is removing, right? Or what you're doing? Oh, you have padded it. Okay, even that is
Yeah, I
also,
did
yeah,
that.
that's a smart move. Yeah. And what else did you do? This is bad. This also bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. This also you can do the same thing. That step count is not going to increase because even if you do this, you have to remove it. So yeah, same thing. This data template why you used for this
Which one?
sketch? This data template. This one.
Uh, I think I used it for. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So the thing is, see, what you can do is,
I mean, I know I can use face, but I thought like, you know, I just know the plane, so.
okay, yeah, it's good. It's good actually. If you want to just practice it, yeah, it's fine. But the number of steps is very important. So people, after interview, right, tool test, they check the
Mm-hmm.
specification mainly. They'll check how, how you simplify things, how you visualize. So if your visualization skill is more, your specification tree will be more structured and more simple.
Mm-hmm.
So this is one. That's it, right? Three we opened. You said you have sent one more. Let's see that
Yeah.
also. Okay, this rotate. Yeah, Srivardhan. See, I told you, right?
Yeah.
There's one more step. So that you missed out. So just do that correction.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, beautifully done. Beautifully done. Yeah. Multi-patch she has used. Good job. Very good job.
Thank you.
So you can see how yeah, this one shot she has completed. Only the this thing constraining part is left out. Apart from that, everything is done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you.
So we'll just start with the new exercise. So we have completed our reference elements. So we'll just do our ribbon slot command. After ribbon slot command, we'll try to complete this elements also. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
advanced tools. So we'll just do this. So which class is this actually? 14th of okay.
13.
13.
13, no?
13.
13th. Okay. The 13th. Okay, yeah. So we'll just complete this elements. Then we'll do one
Oh,
example.
okay.
Yeah. So we'll start off with this. So what we are going to do is we are going to create our rib or slot. So rib basically is like complex modeling. So if you are using, you have seen wires, right? Cable wires and all those things. So if you cut anywhere in between or side or any length, if you cut, the cross section will be same throughout the length. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
So similarly, like when you're doing 3D modeling, you'll have a lot of elements which, like if you're doing some pipe design or if you're doing some facility or some plumbing design or something, you need to make pipes, right? So those pipes you have to design. So
Mm-hmm.
pipes will be in various sizes, various curves will be there, various sharp turns will be there. So to create a pipe in accordance to the design, it's not easy. Am I right?
Yeah.
For that, we have something called uh, the rib and slot command, in which we can create complex and complex shapes to get our work done. Okay, so it's very important tool. It's used in most like industries, like any industry. If you take, for example, if you take electromechanical companies like where PCBs and wires are there, even there you have to use. Even in normal industries for plumbing and all those things used, there also you have to use. So inside car also you can come with some designs related to it. So it's a very common tool used in almost in all industries and very important it is. So we'll just try how to use it. So
Mm-hmm.
first select the plane as usual, sketch on that. So over here what I'll do is I'll just create a circle, simple one just for your understanding. Then I'll select two different planes. Okay, I mean this one is already selected. Now I can use the same plane to do the other thing. Okay, so you have
Mm-hmm.
to use one more plane. I'll show you why. So you have to select one more other plane in which you can draw the path in which direction it's going. So I created the cross section. After cross section, I'll select this spline using spline. So I'll just go here. Yeah, using spline, I'll just create a direction in which it can travel. So in this direction, it'll travel. Okay, yeah. So much is enough. Okay, I'll just exit this, exit this. So we have two different sketches, one here and one more data plane here. So I'll just straight away use the zero command. I'll select the circle. I'll select the path in which the circle has to travel. I'll click OK. So you can see the circle is going through the path which I had selected. Now if I want to check the cross section of anything for that matter, see the cross section will be same. Cross section of this body will be same throughout the length of the
Path.
path. Cross section, wherever you check everything, where the cross section will be same. That's the beauty of this tool. So complex to complex shapes can be done easily using it. So next
Okay.
is what, here in this double click. So you have some more options. See profile sketch. So keep angle pulling direction after surface not used much. So here we have something called merge ribbons, thick profile and nothing. So thick profile we have seen it in pad command, right? Then
Mm-hmm.
also we have thick profile. So thick profile basically what it does is, so this thing is a solid body now, right? So
Yeah.
for wiring sake, inside it will be hollow. So you'll have to again create a circle, then you have to draw these things. So it's unnecessary waste of time. To save time, what you have to do is you have to just click on thick profile.
Mm-hmm.
So over here, yeah, you can give thickness 1 mm or 2 mm, whatever thickness you want to give, you can just give it from here and you can click OK. So you can see it's hollow now. See, throughout the
Oh.
length, it is hollow. So your work is made a
Mm-hmm.
lot more easy. Okay, throughout the length, it's hollow now. See, yeah, throughout the length, it is hollow. So like this, you
Mm-hmm.
can use this command for multiple applications. So if you know it, okay, and this shape, whatever you have done, right now it's a circle, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can just change it to anything you want. Normal view you give, fit screen you give. So this is a circle which we have. You can delete this. You can exit this. You can just update this. You can see any shape you can use, not just circles. Understood?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is your drip command,
Mm-hmm.
and double click on this. You have something else called merge ribbons. So you'll see what that is. Double click on this. So you saw this is from starting origin point. So I don't want this now.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want this sketch also. So what I'm going to do is I want to create such a thing in some other location. I want it somewhere else. I don't want it here. Okay, I want this thing somewhere else. So for that, what I'll do is again two planes you have to select mandatorily. Okay, there's no
Mm-hmm.
compromise on that. So I'll show you why. So if you see, I can create both in one single plane.
Mm-hmm.
See, I can create a circle and I can't create a path in one single plane. This is the path in one single plane I can create it. See, this is one single plane. Even if I try, they'll give out an error stating that the profile and the center curve must not be on parallel
All
planes.
those
Okay,
things.
so that you should be very careful when you're designing.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just do this. So double click on this. So we'll create a profile in one plane. Somewhere, anywhere we'll create it. So just imagine this is my plane, a profile, and now I'll just create a path for that thing. So very important about one more thing. Very important is the center curve. Okay, center curve selection. Whatever path you are selecting should be center of this rectangle. Okay, every time just remember
Mm-hmm.
that. So sketch on this. Now what you do is with screen. So here you can see this is the part. So now I have to create the center curve. So how do I create a center curve? So now you know what we have to do. You have to take this center axis, so select this tip to this tip. I don't think it's coming properly. So what I'll do is I'll take my project 3D element. I'll select this. I'll select this. I'll select this. Double click on project 3D element. Okay, okay. And select this. Select this and you give project 3D element. So you can see I got a straight line in accordance to the
Mm-hmm.
plane that I have selected. So you just have to give normal view and fit screen. So you can see I got a straight line when I selected project 3D element. So now what I'll do is now I have to create the path. For that, one more ingredient is since you have created this, you'll get the center line, center point. So just go here in the middle section. So in the middle section, just find where the center axis is. Also, what you do is you rotate it and see you got the center axis. So using the center axis, whatever curvature you want to make, you can make easily using this tool.
Mm-hmm.
So that be so much. Let's turn this thing off. Also, what I'll do is I'll just yeah. I'll just simplify this, and here don't forget to make this dotted lines, all the three construction lines. Okay, now exit the sketch. Now we saw something called merge three ends. For that, I'll select the sketch plane. I will sketch. So again, here it is like this. So here what I'm going to do is so over here what I'll do is I'll select this datum plane. I'll just go to sketch. Just exit this. Okay. Now what I'll do is I'll select this datum plane. I'll sketch on this, and I'll just create whatever bodies you want. You can create whatever you want. Just for your example. So we have one body here, one more body here. We have. I'll just give a pad to both of them. So you can see limit 1 and limit 2 we have. Limit 1 you give, limit 2 you give, and you give OK here. So now basically what happens is you have two paths here. Okay, two paths here you have. So now when you want to join this wire, like if you have some machinery and you want to like join the wire, you have to find the surface, then you have to adjust it, and then you have to join it. So it's unnecessary waste of time and energy. To avoid that, what you do is you just go to this rip command. Again, same procedure itself, nothing else new in that. You just select your profile, you select the center curve. Once that is done, you just use your merge ribbons. So basically, whatever is the nearest element, you will go and meet and merge with it. Okay, so you can see
Okay.
basically this wire is going and merging with the two elements that is standing right beside it, like this. So whatever
Mm-hmm.
inclination or thing is there, it will be very tangent, very smooth. It will be. Understood?
Okay.
So
Yep.
like this you have to do it. Any confusion in this?
Nope.
Okay, so this is how you do it. Now I'll show you one more command. There's something called shell. Okay, because of this, I'll
Mm-hmm.
just make this enlarge it. It looks very small. Okay, it's updated. So you have another tool called shell command, very important. You can just make note of it. So this comes very handy almost all the places. Shell command is like the go-to place for all kinds of tools. Like, see what happens is it creates. So in previous example, you saw how inside it was hollow, right? The part
Mm-hmm.
was hollow inside. Similar to that, we can create parts hollow and by giving thickness using shell command. It's very powerful
Mm-hmm.
tool and very helpful also. So using this tool, we should know how to use it. So the pink region is where it'll be hollow. Okay, so right now it's a thick body. So here I can give like this and I can click okay. So now what's happening is you can see it's hollow inside. Similarly, even this element also will be hollow. So you can just select this. So you can see how shell command works. So you can see piping. All those things can be done using this. So inside this thing, it's hollow. Inside our rib, it's hollow. This is how.
Because it is connected.
Yeah, since it's connected, it's like that. So anything you use, this tool is so powerful. So any model that we create, we can just use this tool called shell. If we have anything as simple as it is, go and use your pad command. Click OK on this surface. Select shell, whatever thickness you want is specified here, and click OK. You'll get your shell. Just select this. Some error here. Click OK. So you can see like this, you'll get your hollow body. It comes very handy. Very
Mm-hmm.
handy. This is very handy. So I'll show you how. So you saw this, right? So
Mm-hmm.
similarly, I'll just show one more thing. So if you have a normal rectangle, so just imagine this is my rectangle. Okay, sketch. We'll just pad it. Okay. Now what I'll do is I'll just select this. I'll sketch. So we'll do the other thing, the which we did remember the drafted filleted pad in the initial classes that we'll do here. So pocket it or pocket. It directly use this drafted filleted pad. Select the surface. Depth you give 500 or something. Pad face preview 2000 preview. So it's very big. Okay, we'll take still here. We'll take. We'll give an angle, more angle. Okay, and click OK. So yeah, This is done. We'll just select this plane. And this fillet should have been some more, little more bigger. Okay. So I have one more element I'll put. This for your guys' reference. I'll just pocket this. Pocket it and click OK. Anything else if I can just add it. Just use rename direction. Put it here. Exit the sketch. Can just do. Pocket here. Click OK. The circle was not necessary. It's okay, whatever it is. Now we'll just take the shell command. Click OK. Select this face and just click OK. I will just delete the circle. Not at all necessary. Update. Close this. Take shell. So this thing actually what you have to do is you have to do it in different page. It's already error is there. Part design example simple only need to. So shell is very important tool because many things you can do it very. I'll give you one real life example. Okay, like we had to design a header. Header is inlet and outlet header. So just basically within few seconds, I had designed it thanks to shell command. Without shell command, it would have taken me at least 1.5 hours for doing that.
Mhm.
That's that complex. Simple example I'm doing. Okay. We'll just take the shell command. We'll just one side we'll just shell it off. Outside shell. Okay. Water thickness you want to give here. Click OK. So you can see kitchen sink. All those things is designed using this tool. So you can see how beautiful it has come. Similarly, you can do many things using this shell command. It's a very powerful tool. Have you understood this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if to do this, it will take you like many different tools, many different steps. But all those things you can do it within how many steps? 1 and 2 steps. Just 2, 3 steps. You can do it. Just one shell using one shell, you can completely reduce 10, 15 steps. So that powerful it is. So yeah. So I'm showing you this. Delete this. Okay. So we were doing rib right. Yeah. Just close this. So you understood rib right? How to do it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
Yes.
similarly, right opposite to that is our slot. So slot basically like rib only. We are just removing the material. That's it. Apart from that, nothing else. So if you have a material like this, I'll just pad it here. Pad it. Click OK. Now we'll just sketch anything for that matter. Just fit screen. Okay, just take this and join this here. I'm not constraining this. Okay. So yeah, that's done.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just select this as my plane. Sketch. So here somewhere this circle is there. See the circle. What I'll do is I'll take project 3D element. So it's to be on the safer side. I'll just make this construction line again to be safer side. So you don't forget. So we are doing some cold plate. Okay. We're doing some cold plate for defense application or something. We'll do it like this. So not like this. Spline we don't use. If you're doing an actual process, what we do is we just delete this. If you're doing actual process, what you'll do is you'll take this, you create your channel, or we turn this thing off. You create your channel like this, you'll come, and here you have our curvature. See here we have this curve, tangent curve you take. After coming here, you use your tangent curve, whatever length you want. Once you do that, you come back here. Again, you use your tangent curve. This is for cold plate designs. And here you do this. Okay, this is enough. All that is required is this. So always make sure to dimension this. This thing should be. It depends on what you do. This thing should again be 15. Okay. So when this you have, you can just make sure all the things are constrained. Okay. This and this point. Coincidence. Control Z. Control Z. Control Z. Let's just delete this. Just close that. So some error came. It's gone. I think it's still there. Just click over here. I hope the sketch is still there. Yeah, it's still there. This coincidence you have to delete. That's all. Yeah. what you do is just create a temporary arc from here straight till here somewhere you create. That's it. This thing is 15, you give enter. This and this is supposed to be tangency. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Delete this. Okay. Then with this you give some other lines, you put straight lines. Okay. Any other elements if you want to put, you can put it here. Make it straight. Like this you can do. And you can just create a outlet. This you can create outlet. Here again same thing. Select all these curves or take our filter, point filter. Select all these curves. Then go to our fillet. Whatever angle is there, that angle you specify here. That's it. Here it's coming like this. This thing you just take care of this. Delete. Cancel this. Since I'm not able to select it, turn this thing off. Delete this. Close. Delete this. So what I'll do is I'll select these two elements. I'll insert it. I'll click OK. I'll select this. I'll select this. I'll make a tangent. I'll click OK. Yeah. So much is more than enough. Now I'll just exit the sketch. Now we'll just use our slot command. We know our profile is this, and we know our sketch is this. So lot operation, the guide is self-intersecting. Somewhere this circle diameter we have to reduce, because here the distance is very small. So what I'll do is I'll just go here and change this thing. This is 24. I'll make it 15. Now we'll check. Now we'll just check this. Go to rib and select the profile. Still it's self-intersecting. Just cancel this. Over here you can see this is where the problem lies. Just go here, take trim command, double click on that, get rid of this, double click on this, get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this, and get rid of this. See, over here, cancel, make it concentric, concentricity, click OK, delete any one of this. Yeah, fine. Anywhere else? See, you need two dimensions. Yeah, I think this is enough. Check this. Slot. Select the circle. Select the guide. Preview. Click OK. So we got our cold plate design ready. So we have the path, we have everything. Like this we can do. Understood?
Yeah.
So this is how we can use it in practical. So next,
Mm-hmm.
many other applications are there. Lot more applications. You can just once you start using it, you'll get a lot of ideas. And here doing this, we have two things. One we have solid combine. I've never used it. Apart from that, we have ribs. This thing is stiffener. Stiffener, or you call it gusset. Gusset is something which is more what do you say, industry centric word. You can write it down. GUSSET. Gusset is something people recognize the word. So we have one stiffener and one solid combine. First, we'll do solid combine. Solid combine basically it's a combination of two profiles. It doesn't come handy, so you don't have to break your head on that. So you just combine. Say if you have one rectangle and one circle, it'll combine those two and create one 3D part out of it. So, but problem with this is you need two different planes, drawing in two different planes. That's all. So that is the thing about this catch. So like right now I created a rectangle and I created a circle. Right, I created two
Mm-hmm.
things. Now I'm going to combine these two. So you can see one rectangle and one circle. So when I'm trying to combine this, so what's happening? See, they're asking two profiles, profile one and second profile. I'll select one profile here and select one more profile. So what happens is the rectangle is here. This rectangle's topmost end and circle outermost end. So it's a combination of two. So you can see combination of two. It's taking the rectangle that I have drawn and it's
Mm-hmm.
taking the circle I have drawn. Both they're combining and they're creating a 3D model out of it. Understood?
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Okay.
This is your solid combine. Okay. Next is what we'll do our guessets. Okay. So
If it is
guesset.
not normal to the plane,
It is normal to the plane now.
no, there was an option
Mm-hmm. It's the same
in
thing.
the solid combine.
Yeah, it's the same thing. So whatever plane you have, it will be normal to that. It depends. Like if you want to select it, you can select it. And here we'll just create this like this. Here only I'm creating it. So here we have this guess it option. Where is it? Here somewhere we have. Yeah, just pull this thing out. So we have guess it. Okay, so just select this. You have to do is all that you have to do is you have to select the profile. So for this, the catch is that you have to create a profile. So wherever you want to apply guess it, just go to sketch here only. Select the plane,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and just draw a normal line. So in any other software, you just have to select the edge automatically. It'll understand and it'll take. But in the case of Catia, you have to draw it manually, and then only you'll get that thing. So there's one problem here. You can consider it. So you can exit this. So I created my profile. So you can see one more thing here, from side and from top. These two options they have given. So now we have to use from side. Okay, so I'll increase the thickness of this so you can see how the gaseous thickness is increasing. Okay, here you have something called neutral fiber. Neutral fiber means both the side, the profile I have created here, both the side materials are getting added 2 and 2. If I don't want that, I can just get rid of it. So now what's happening is you can just add material thickness just like that. You can change the direction by giving reverse direction. It goes outside. Here we have this direction. Let's do this again. Just click it here. So you can reverse the direction from here, this side or this side. Okay. So else you can just give neutral fiber and whatever thickness you want to give, here only you can give it. Okay, can you just tell me why guessets are used? Why? What is the requirement of using guessets?
I think it's to support well exceptions.
See, the thing is, see, not just support. See, basically the material cost. Okay, SS, if you're taking one whole sheet length, it costs you 55,000 rupees. It's a huge amount. Okay, very huge amount it is. So what is happening is, like, wherever we can, we are trying to reduce the weight, weight, and reducing the material used. So if you're not using this gasket, what happens is this joint will be very weak. Okay, since it's a see
Okay.
normal plate projecting outside, this will be very soft. If you hit it with your hand, you give a punch, it'll bend. And sometimes if it is a brittle material, it'll break. So what happens is, if, only option that is left with you is increase the thickness of this thing. If you increase the thickness, yeah, it will be strong. Okay, nothing will happen. But the problem is the weight of the product, whatever you're making, it will increase, and the product cost will increase, and the people won't be able to use it with comfort. So what they do is they create guessets like this. So by adding one small support like this, it'll increase the strength of this material 100 times. More than 100 times it'll increase. Even more it'll increase than the adding thickness part. So that's why the gusset part is used. Okay, to increase the
Okay.
strength and to reduce the material used and reduce the cost. So like this, it'll increase the strength. Okay, and one more thing is, I'll just shell this thing. I'll shell this thing off. I'll give 2 or 3 or whatever it is. Click OK. So I have this part like this. So now I want to see even this material. I want to increase the strength inside. So basically, this is very weak inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to again create stiffness inside to increase the strength of this. So I'm going to sketch. First, I'll take this. Where is our guess it? Yeah. In this, I'm going to select top. Okay, top guessing, because from top I'm going to give the guessing. So I'll just select this. I'll just reorient it. Here I'll just create a normal line. From here to here I'll create. Okay, that's it. Now I'll just exit this. Okay, from top I'm going to give guessing like this. So thickness, what I'll do is I'll make it very minimal, 2.5 LQ. I'll preview it so you can see this has been created. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click OK. I'll come back here. I'll just double click on the sketch. So you saw how the stiffness is made, right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to translate. So you can see now. So this is done. Now I'll just select this point. 9 points are there. Normal view give. Make it vertical line, vertical line. Number you reduce. 6 you make. Straight line. Okay. Okay. Straight line. So now exit the sketch and you just update it here. You can see ribs is created. Again, double click. Now what I'm going to do is double click on this normal view. So I want to increase the strength even vertically. So I'll select this. I'll select this. I'll select this. From here I'll select here. Whatever you want, you do like this. Exit the sketch and update it. So you can see I've increased the strength of the material like this. Understood? So this is your stiffness. So it comes handy
Mhm.
sometimes. So you can use stiffness and solid combine. It's not at all used. Just waste of time. Okay. So yeah.
Okay.
So these things uses practice. From tomorrow we'll be completing dress up features, the whole thing. After that, we'll complete our this mirror command. All these things will complete. So before that, you guys have to practice some more examples. It's very mandatory. Okay. So Srivardhan, you're doing really well. Prabha, you have to little more visualize. You're doing
Mm-hmm.
great. You're doing great. Nothing problem in that. But just little more visualization. Okay. Before only if you visualize, then the steps that you're doing will reduce a lot. But you're doing really great. Yeah. Both of you.
Mm-hmm.
So where did that go? New folder. So just see this thing. It's simple. Nothing complicated in this. So take screenshot of this.
Mm-hmm.
It's not complicated. It's very simple. Very simple. So don't get scared by just looking at it. Nothing is there in this. Done.
I'm done.
Good. So
Yes.
these things will do. In class will do. This also you try doing it. Take screenshot of this.
Mm-hmm. Done.
Yeah. So try to do
Done.
these two things as assignment. Yeah. Good. That'll be enough. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not that complicated. It may look difficult, but it's not difficult. Yeah, so much.
Okay.
So you do this for tomorrow's assignment. Then we'll start off. Then I'll be doing more examples in class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we'll wind up for
Okay.
today.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
sure.
you.
Yeah. So just to complete those two assignments. After that, we'll start off with detailed designs. We'll do
Okay.
more examples. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Have a
Chalo
good
then.
day.
Yeah. Same to you. Yeah. Good night, both of you.
Good night.